The age of the influencer is over. The time of the buck has come.
All right, here we go. Wednesday, these days that I do, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and even Saturday when I do my deadlifts, I just do one exercise. So Monday and Friday is overhead press. Wednesday is bench press. I do bench press on Sunday as well, but on Sunday I also do chin-ups and squats. And Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday deadlifts. Just do one exercise each of those days, and the sort of reasoning behind that is that if you separate your workouts if you do it 7 days a week and you're doing this sort of training, then you can have one day, one of the workouts is just focused on one exercise, and then you can put all into it. I mean, the weights I'm doing aren't crazy, but let's say you're toward the end of your progression, and even you'll make more progress if you can go all into your deadlift sets. And so I was telling some guy on Discord today about how, these guys, they do all these back exercises, doing 3 sets of 10. They do like deadlifts, they'll do like a top triple, and then they'll do some seated rows, barbell rows, lat pull downs. I mean, some of those exercises are good. Lat pull downs are okay. The rows are all trash. The reason why those guys they want to do all that stuff afterwards is because their top set of deadlifts wasn't hard enough. And harder isn't always better, because then that brings in searchers, and that's just a gimmick. But there's anyways, what I'm trying to say is that if you split it up into 7 days instead of 4 or 5, then it helps you. It makes the ability to specialize a little better. And the workouts aren't very long. Like my deadlift workout is probably like 25 minutes tops from the time that I go into the garage and pick up the 45-pound bar and do my first warm set to the end of my top set. And you might even include unloading all the weights. That's when the back pump really kicks in for deadlifts. And the press workouts are a little longer than that because I do 4 sets of 4. This bench workout was probably only 30 minutes. And that's the nice thing about having a partner is that, I suppose you could talk something in between breaks, but generally if it's just me, I would just listen to music and think about my next set. And if let's say you're listening to music in between your second and third set, and you're having hard sets, or your second last set and your last set, you probably you want to keep a music that's in the same mood, the same sort of style as the one you're listening to prior. So you don't want to go from listening to like metal to jazz music, because that'll definitely take you out of the zone unless you're doing like a super deload. And what kind of weightlifter listens to jazz anyways? Jazz is a sort of it's like a music. It's just for music nerds, and only they can appreciate it, because there's all the little technical things in there and technical parts of music theory that only they can appreciate, because frankly, it's not a very nice sounding melody. All right, let's get back to my doctor's appointment, and that was a hell of a thing. Look at that. No compliments on my blood. Again. Can you leave these people to hold that on me? Anyways, I got some good comments yesterday. I'll start with a shorter one. I gotta end with the best one, which is a really long comment. This guy says, great inspiration. This is deadlifts, chin-ups, and TRT +++. And the +++ is a reference to BattleTech. Great inspiration. 46 years old, working at night, 12-hour shifts. 4 weeks ago, he cut his training volume in half by dropping accessories and concentrating on the basics. Recovery is better. Strength gains are coming. Motivation is through the roof. Exactly. Yeah, because lots of these accessories it's just too much volume and you can't recover from it. So that's why you got to. I mean, if you're building a house, you don't want to focus on the fucking siding and the fascia. I think it's, no, what do they call it? The soffit. I'm not a carpenter. Okay, don't focus on the siding and painting. Okay, you gotta fucking put down the foundation and then put all the framing up and then the roof trusses in. Okay, but everyone seems to be focused. Everyone's got you convinced that you need to focus on the fucking garden. Anyways, yeah. And it eventually gets to the point where you're like, it should get to this point, unless you're just some weirdo that likes lifting weights. And if you like lifting weights, then I like when the workout's complete. I like lifting. Sometimes getting in the zone, that feels good, but it's not fun. And eventually, when you start getting really far, you're like, I don't want to do the other shit because I just did my set of deadlifts and this is fucking exhausting. And that other shit, is that even going to help? Especially when you start making gains. Once you've cut all that shit out, you're like, wow, that was a total waste of time. Now you have more time to do important things and you make more gains. All right, this guy says, hey man, nice stuff. Love the lifting. Makes me want to smash some big weight. What's the music you're using? I need it for my next smashing. I've been listening to lots of Meshuggah, Chaosphere, Obzen, and there's the newer albums. One of the newer albums I was listening to, Strapping Young Lad. Here we go. This guy, so this is in reference to the speedrunners that we were viewing yesterday. He said, the best gauge of true eccentricity is popularity. In a world full of disingenuous individuals, the most self-realized are also the most persecuted. If one is truly eccentric and simultaneously popular, they are a jester for the amusement of the conformist populace. Unique individuals are not looked upon favorably by the masses. This is especially true in Western society. In modernity, everyone claims to be special or unique. But the fact of the matter is that most individuals are cowards whose every action is based on the expectations of others. Everything from expressed political ideologies to the clothes that people choose to wear are based in conformity. It's actually laughable. These people all wear the same uniquely identifiable outfits and then claim to be authentic. That also includes tattoos. I'm adding that in. They may as well be wearing a uniform. Everything is surface level with most individuals because it's all a front and act. They are empty vessels devoid of true passion or interests. Their purpose, their existence, is to be workers. The peasantry doesn't need to be special or unique. In fact, it goes against every Machiavellian principle of maintaining power. This is why the samurai eventually outlawed peasants from rising through the rank structure. The status quo is to let those uniquely gifted individuals rot and let everyone else dye their hair teal and work minimum wage. All the power and wealth has been consolidated. Do you really believe that those individuals at the top of the hierarchy want any competition? No. They create fantasies for the citizenry to fawn over. They see athletes, musicians, actors, and influencers whom are wealthy every day, and they are told that those individuals were once destitute, but through hard work and talent they became successful. The whole of the citizenry is enamored with the fantasy that one day they too will be set free from their position as a peon and be welcomed to the popular table. The problem is they are neither hardworking nor talented, and that day is never going to come. You can watch some neurodivergent clown play video games the fastest all you like, but you'll never be him. You'll be a fan of his and a loser with teal hair. See, that guy, at least somebody knows how the world works, okay? At least somebody knows how the world works. I couldn't put it that well. And yeah, that's basically it. And that's probably like that's a comment. So that guy's setting the bar for you people. So I mean, you gotta level it up. My friend, you know what he would have said about that? He's like, man, that comment was long. It's like when you say, you're like, man, Asians are kind of short, and then he'd be the guy who's like, yeah, well, I know a guy, Joe. Joe's 5'11". Is that short? Yeah. And then he calls other people normies. He calls people normies. It's like, oh yeah, didn't you do this? Didn't you do this? How many of these did you get? Oh, just enough. There you go. That's the most normal thing you can do. Oh boy. Oh, if you're so afraid of ostracism, it's like the guy said. That's the most normal thing you could ever do, and some people learned, but most didn't. Most want to forget the whole thing. I don't know if they're ashamed of it. I think their highest priority is keeping their head down, or just not rocking the boat because they don't want to fall overboard or have to walk the plank. But me, I don't know. I'm a natural heel. But if you're a heel in this world, you're not necessarily a bad guy. All right, so we're back. Maybe I gotta watch this one video. It's yesterday we were watching some cringe, seeing some of the I don't even know. You don't have a good word for it right now, but the autism on it's an insult to autism actually, because if you have autism, that's not really your fault. That's your parents' fault. Right. Oh, yeah. What the hell? I think somebody said, Jordan Peterson said it was from, like, excessive androgenic signaling. Right. Right. It destroys your empathy. And it also makes you really sensitive to sound, apparently. Okay. Well, maybe, but anyways. We're going to look up the King of the Freaks. Well, if he's not the King of the Freaks, he's one of the runners-up, that's for sure. And his name is Destiny.
Human beings, the cool thing is that 8 years of organic learning can oftentimes be replaced by 6 months of intentional learning.
Mm-hmm.
So I can grow up speaking language, but if I do some kind
That guy loves to blow on his saxophones, if you know what I mean.
of immersive like language thing for 6 months, like I can become fluent.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Because there's a saying that like it's not practice makes perfect, it's perfect practice makes perfect. So going into something with like an intentional mindset and practicing with deliberate practice is probably going to be more efficient even than like the natural like 8 to 15 years of like social practice we get.
Look at these little hands. Okay.
This is probably going to be more.
This is the hands of hard labor. This is what your hands going to look like. Oh no, it's not
efficient even than like the natural like 8 to 15 years.
People are like, oh, Justin, he's really good at debating. Look, it doesn't really matter if someone's good at debating. They're arguing for like something that's totally evil.
Social practice we get, right? That's sloppy,
Yeah, I mean,
it's like someone who's a left winger, and they have they have lots of good, seemingly lots of good points to make for their opinion. It's still fucking morally wrong. I don't care what he has to say. Why is your hair that color, freak?
That's so true. That's why people can play League of Legends for 10 years and be at the same rank.
Oh man, Curtis, Wyatt, what?
Okay, I think we're done here. Is there anything else you need?
Was that?
Oh, he's talking about Destiny. Destiny's probably a platinum player. My brother got to platinum, and he wasn't even playing he didn't even play for very many months at that point, because we didn't play for years, and then we played for 3 or 4 months, and then he started grinding.
Human beings. The cool thing is that.
What the hell did I just do?
It's perfect. So going into something with like an
The same rank.
Anyways, yeah, my brother got to the like platinum 4. He would just play Urgot. He would just play top lane, and that's kind of what you have to do. My friends, their sort of thing. Him and his brother, they have the jacks of all trades approach to life. Unfortunately, I mean, yeah, it can be useful, but there's no way you're going to get good at something Even though we're talking about League of Legends, it's not really all that productive. But you're not going to get good at something unless you specialize.
Okay, I think we're done here. Is there anything else you need?
Is that a dig? It wasn't
Oh no,
intended to
I'm
be a
just
dig.
no, I'm like Heartstruck Diamond.
I mean,
for
I'm
like
getting
Oh, he's
worse
diamond.
at Dota every year, so it's
Listen,
certainly
that's our
possible.
aging genetics, okay? Or you just once you hit 30, you're just past over the wall, you know.
Fuck that.
One last thing, I did see this study really interesting. There's one, cognitive flexibility is the only mental capacity.
That guy's asshole's really flexible. All right, we're back. Gotta quiet down the blood mist aisle. This German guy, he's like, I was listening to your video and the foul background music inspired me to pick up Turtle WoW again. I have a low level rogue. I don't know what the hell Turtle WoW is, but he showed me this picture. It looks like a card game. Whoa!
We're underway. 45 seconds of time limit. Leiden to Doc. Gets first blood on the outside.
What the hell is this game?
That goal or two.
That black lady looks like she would crush me.
Getting smashed by Sky. Siren to cutting off Dr. Leiden. She can't get there. Already she's got 2 goals.
Well, as a Gladiator, one of the things is give him a hard hit to take the steam out, kind of like Jazz is doing right there.
White girl shake and bake.
15 seconds remain. I think our 2 contenders, as usually happens
This is
in
what
this event.
if you show a girl how to work out, this is what she thinks she's going to look like. Probably not. And even if you wanted to get to this level, I mean, maybe these girls probably use a little bit of gear. That's all you can really use, unless because there's like a fine line between like what is going to permanently change you into being, semi-male, and then still being a woman but with muscle. Anyways, ladies, for you tuning in, if you train like me, you're not going to look like these women. Okay? Unless you have exceptional, muscular genetics. I don't know, maybe if you're, Black Africans have a lot of muscle for some reason.
Event starting to run out of a little steam. That initial burst of adrenaline.
Or at least lots of muscle potential. I mean, the obesity rate among blacks in America is 70% or something like that.
Goes by the wayside, gets expired, and then it's like a refrigerator on your back out there. Tiaba goes down that time at the hand.
I mean, coincidentally, that's a single motherhood rate,
the
too.
Jazz, and that is it. So
but I don't know if there's necessarily a correlation between obesity and single motherhood.
after a quick start by
Probably.
Dr. Christine Leiden.
All day, baby! Yeah!
Christine
You
does
turn all the
win
way
it
up.
4-0.
Okay.
Control. Christine does win it 4-0.
Oh boy, she crossed the line for her voice. At least she still has thick hair. Listen to that
Take
one more
control.
time. That voice reminds me of Michael Jackson.
Christine does win it 4-0.
Sky, I'm with you on
goodness.
this one. You gave a good, nice
It's cold in that
tackle, threw
arena.
her to the ground, and just gave her a little pat on your way up right there.
This episode of American Gladiators brought to you by Slim Jim. Never do Slim Jim. Oh, I can't.
That's legal.
The men are now
I'll smash into the wall. I'll smash through the door next time.
pumped up for Powerball for the Gladiators. Here they are at center circle.
This is gonna be way better.
Turbo, and the Hawkster. They are ready for the
Silverback's
contenders.
my
Let's go to
favorite.
the tail of the tape.
Oh, this fucking guy.
Dr.
Look how big that guy's neck is. Okay, orthopedic surgeon. Okay, I got my money on Dr. Kevin Armstrong. Wound care specialist. So he's a medic?
Kevin Armstrong, 29 years old, 6 feet.
Why don't you just say medic? Wound care. I mean, medic's only 2 syllables. I mean, yeah, the whole thing is it's just trying to syllable max and therefore make yourself seem more important. I mean, you can do things that I can't do, that's for sure, but I'm not going to say that I'm a, I don't know, outdoor property maintenance technician, technological associate.
192,
Maybe
an
I should.
orthopedic surgeon working in Los Angeles. Against Craig Hartley, 26, 6'1", 185, the wound care specialist from Woodlands, Texas. In their professional lives, they are supposed to repair. Here, they're out for damage. Now remember, Armstrong played
white guy's
football
fast.
against Hawk while Hawk was at Cornell University. So they have a score to settle.
It seems like Hawk is kind of trailing him here. This doesn't seem too fair.
Oh, shit.
He got doubled that time. Saber
Oh,
wraps
man,
up
Saber.
Craig Hartley.
It's 2v1. This isn't fair for Dr. Kevin Armstrong.
Gladiators looking terrific.
Uh-oh, there's a guy short. A Gladiator short. Hawk's trying to come fill in.
Hartley all alone. Sabre comes and wraps him up.
This is a pretty intense sport.
10 seconds to go. This would be something special.
This is when you got a truck stick.
Usually when you get 2 football, oh, there it is. Hartley with turbo draped all over him, able to stuff it in.
Oh.
Boy, Hawk is playing nasty in the contenders area.
Well, that was some great stuff.
Oh, we got some more?
Gladiators almost had the shutout, but in the final seconds, Craig Hartley able to get 2 points.
Oh my gosh. I've had this much fun since breakfast.
Dr. Kevin Armstrong was breakfast.
What was that guy doing for breakfast?
Turbo Hawk ate him up.
I mean, what the hell? Hawk.
I know that Cornell, Princeton.
All right, make sure you guys mail your congressman or mail your people. If you know someone on PBS, we need to what's the Canadian? I think the Canadian one is something else. Anyways, we need to maybe the show's still on the air. I have no fucking idea. Anyways, you guys want to see Crusher on there completely humiliate himself because I have no athletic ability. Okay, you want to see Crusher on there. Okay, make sure you mail your local TV station and we'll set it up.
Rivalry runs deep. Before the match, Dr. Kevin Armstrong told me if Hawk wants to beat me, he's going to have to be a better man.
Well, I tell you what, Nitro. Today, I think I was a better man. This is
Yeah, you were tag teaming him.
our house. Now he was a
That haircut's it's kind of it works if it's the 90s, and if you did it nowadays, you just look like a douchebag.
pretty good cornerback at Princeton. I think I was a pretty good offensive lineman. He went on to become an orthopedic surgeon. This is what I do for a living. Today,
He's gonna need to operate on himself.
it was my house, baby.
Did you follow him and trail him excessively? Yes or no?
No, I did not. You can't handle the truth.
You remember when athletes weren't complete morons? I mean, that wasn't like that wasn't the wittiest thing ever. But nowadays they can barely even get a series of 7 words out without mumbling or throwing in some Wigger slang.
Ooh, Hawk with the in-your-face disgrace.
Okay, next. All right, let's see what we got. Okay. All right, we got one more. Wait, I want to be sure I wasn't showing anything weird.
Atop the pyramid are 2 gladiators, Sky and Siren. Pyramid is...
You know what? Okay. Actually, scrap that. It's going to be me versus... I'll be the gladiator, and then it'll be like 7 of these girls. Okay?
60-second
Yeah, boy, it's only fair.
event that requers all-out effort first.
I went to see the doctor today, and I had to get blood taken, and the lady's like, your arms are huge. She's like, okay, after... so I got my blood taken, and she's like... So you have to, as soon as I pull this needle out, you got to flex for me. So I did, and then she's like, she's like, man, she's like, there's like a ball in there. And then I flexed my forearm. She's like, this is huge too. Hell yeah.
First contender to the top in 60 seconds or less earns 10 points.
Gladiators ready!
Let's see if Susanna and Adrian have the right stuff. Adrian with a pretty nice move, but Sky's got a hold of her.
Oh,
Those
man.
long arms able to extend.
King of the hill.
Reach Adrian. Susanna looking for running room against Siren. She might use that screen.
This is where I'd break my neck for sure.
With Sky and Adrian tied up, but Siren gets there and throws her down again. 20 seconds remain.
You might have to try and throw the person above you down.
10 points
trip
to
'em up.
either contender if they can make it to the top. Look at Siren. She says, come
Girls
on.
are too nice for that, though, unfortunately. Well, I mean, some of them are kind of mean, but they aren't on the show right now, thankfully.
Come on. Make a move.
Women aren't supposed to be crushing each other. They have like playful fighting.
I think Susanna's exhausted. Uh-oh.
Ladies, playful fighting.
Time running down, and it looks like our blonde bombers, Sky and Siren, will get the job done, and they did. Adrian and Susanna come up empty in the pyramid, and the one thing that
Okay, Thor there.
contenders want to avoid in pyramid is
Okay, well, Fat Tony. Yeah, you
hand-to-hand
know.
combat. Do not, under any circumstances, get tied up with a gladiator like Adrian does here with Sky.
That fucking music's sweet too. This must be the early 90s. Yeah, that's when they could still make theme songs. Before it was all stupid ass arpeggios. Just a minute, guys. I'll make a soundtrack for you. Oh wait. Hell yeah. Wait, I can do something better than that. Let's see what we got. Sweet flute. That's not quite what I want to do, but basically you get what I mean. It's just like arpeggios, and it'll be played slowly. The worst thing is when someone they're playing, it'll be a stupid series of editing, and it'll be a guy smoking a cigar, driving. It'll be like Andrew Tate. He's smoking a cigar. He's working out. He's punching. He's doing some sit-ups. He's got his sunglasses on. He's drinking coffee, and then they'll be playing. There'll be a monologue. His monologue playing over the whole thing. Of course, with the music, and then it'll be like AI generated text. It'll be like subtitles playing the whole thing right in the middle of the screen, and that music's playing, and everyone's getting. If you get excited from that shit, you're a moron.
On to the men we go. Let's take a look at how our men's matchup stacks up. Jorge Sanchez, 29 years old, 6 feet, 165, the lawyer and sports agent from Austin, Texas.
What kind of name is that? I think that's a.
And Dave Late.
I don't know. I think that guy's German.
Night Sager, 31 years old, 6 feet, 187,
Oh yeah, I'm going.
and a
That guy that's 31. These guys are both younger than me. They look kind of old for their age. Okay, so I'm not alone.
advanced systems engineer,
I'm covering up the camera.
originally from Independence, Ohio. For the Gladiators, there they are, standing tall, Nitro and Hawk.
Contenders ready! Gladiators ready!
Here they go.
Fuck off.
Sager going directly for
Good battle, Matt.
Jorge trying to use Hawk as a screen. Nitro right there, however. Dave goes flying down to the bottom. So
See, this is rough.
Nearly collides. Does collide with Hawk. Hawk in a bit of trouble here.
This would be pretty exhausting.
Not now.
Uh-oh.
Boy, they locked up and both go down. Jorge running for some room, but he's back at the bottom again with 15 seconds left.
Uh-oh.
Hawk again has got Dave wrapped up.
Oh my goodness. Come on, Nitro. I think Nitro's going to get
back up.
overpowered here.
5 seconds, and we are down to the final moments. And time has expired. Neither man able
Yeah, well, you never stood a chance anyways, little man.
to do much against the
Get
team
off of him.
Nitro and
That's
the
disrespectful.
Huckster.
Gentlemen, very, very nice work. Hawk, what a battle there with Dave.
Oh, at least that Dave's, he's a big, strong, upper body kid. And I got a hold of him, and he was holding on to me as tight as I was him. If he'd have thought to let go, he might have been able to get up there.
But you got him.
I got him.
Nitro, same thing.
These chumps got to do better than this. They might as well stay home. They say, you know what I'm saying? That was a weak effort. They got to do better than that. They shouldn't even be here. You know what I mean, Hawk?
Okay.
I'm the nice guy.
Yeah, it's good, what are they called? Good gladiator, bad gladiator.
Jorge, Dave, chins up.
Joust boxing. Let's see what this. Raging Bull. Check. Oh, wait. We'll watch a
Our
little bit of
contenders
this.
have
Why not?
60 seconds to hit a target
Not
above the
this
gladiator.
stupid sport. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Okay. All right. Let's do it. The thing's plugged in. These guys want me to play Path of Exile. Well, I might have to do that. This is late. Normally I'm doing my video game playing a lot earlier in the day. I had a doctor's appointment. All right. Whoa. Let's do it. Oh, I can switch characters. Yeah, there we, oh, I got experience. Yes, you do get experience. Hopefully I can use that to level up my guy's strength, because that's looking pretty pathetic. That girl had higher strength than me. What the hell's going on here? Alright, I just gotta remember how to shoot. If you didn't have 2 analog sticks, this game would be a lot harder. Uh-oh. There we go. thing gonna open up or what? Hello. I wonder if I can zap this guy with this thing. Oh, I got him! Fuck yeah! I wish those orbs had. Okay. Well, I was an exercise. Go away. Okay. Ooh. Hop! Hop! Can I go around this way? No. How the hell am I supposed to get in here? This one? No. Okay. Oh. Wow, there's a big hole here. Let's switch to the shotgun. Wow, they're really coming at me. In Canada, we don't guns are inherently bad. It's not, you know, psychopathy created by child. Yeah, it's definitely guns that are inherently bad. Yeah. Holy shit! The smoke was doing damage. My doctor's smoking. I'm just grinding, actually. It's like, I don't even know what's happening with that. Boom! Sucking. Shotgun time. Alright. Sorry. Payback time. Okay. Alright. There we go. What's this say? Shit. This is not going to be good. This way? No. Okay. Alright. There we go. Must have to go inside the schoolhouse here. That's what I'm talking about. Let's do it. No, you can't go inside the schoolhouse. What the hell's going on here? Are you telling me, what is this, survival mode? I wish I had time to read this. Maybe it's the thing where you just gotta kill enough guys. I don't know. I'll just grind for a while, see what happens. The gauntlets will power up my conviction. Fortunately, it's not quite like Gauntlet Legends. I'm gonna run out of fucking ammo. Oh! Perfect. I gotta make sure you guys can hear this. Knew it. I fucking knew it! Oh, shit.
God, help me.
Oh, of course. And there's a little spider dude. Oh, shit! I don't even know how my friend and I did this back in the day. We didn't kite like this. Oh my, the game's chugging a little bit. Good old GameCube. Hopefully the zombies don't just keep spawning. Oh, hello. Oh, that did not feel good. This guy's kind of fast, huh? Okay, so apparently he's impervious to crossbow bolts. Man, you're ugly. Maybe I can run faster this way. You do nothing. No, give me a break, dude. You know, it'd be nice if it was like, what's that game, Oblivion? Where you like suck the experience points towards yourself. But instead of this game, it was the health. If I can just reduce the amount of zombies in the area, then this guy one-on-one's not going to be too hard. He's going to do that super slow-mo chasing smash. I'm pretty sure that they're spawning new guys in. And this is a little cheesy. Oh man, this guy's a bullet sponge. Switch back to this. Oh, I'll fight him one-on-one with the sword. A Japanese person would definitely train eat that guy. That's not a racist thing. That's I mean, they're just very experimental with their. At least, you know, in my like sort of cookie cutter white bread. Oh man, it's choking pretty good. Oh, even the music's slower down. Can I go like this? No, I don't have enough conviction. What the shotgun will do to this guy? Oh, he just fucking shot out a bunch of them. Oh, I just wasted them anyways. He's almost at half health. Hell yeah. You're no match for the judge. I should have said Antonio Banderas. There we go. All that blood. If it bleeds, we can kill it. Shotguns. It's the best weapon ever created. Double barrel shotgun. It's great for people like me that can't. Alright. Oh, time. These fucking gargoyles are guard turtles. Okay. Ah. They'll probably won't hit me. Does he get like a turtle shell towards the end? How many fucking shots does it take to make a dent in this guy? This reminds me of The Punisher. I could get that game. Because that game's on Xbox. I remember fighting Bushwhacker. You like shoot him with rockets and... No. Or there's the Russian you can't even fucking damage. Or maybe you can damage. I think you have to... He doesn't take damage from bullets. You only can damage him with explosives. The Punisher. Devin Nash. Most Russian most Russian person of all time. If a white guy was wearing those, like, Russian paratrooper, like the red and white or the blue and white, that would just be so freaking cringe. Like a non-Slav. Spitsnaz. Where are you? Oh, here we go. This guy's gonna fall like a fucking sack of potatoes. Once I put 100 more arrows in it. I kind of want to finish them off with my sword. Burden Edge. I wonder if that's a new sword. Tell me the game didn't just freeze. Oh. Just doing my job. What the heck are you? I am a Cenobite.
This is Kaylee. Get her to the church.
Oh, that's a guy.
Are waiting.
Definitely an anime character.
Typical. I try to help you, and this is the thanks I get. You think I can't see you shaking at the other end of that barrel? Do you think I don't know that your brain is trying to process the horrible fact that, oh my God, it talks? And if it talks, it thinks. And you can't stand that, can you?
I don't know if those
When are
two
you
are
going to learn that you're not hunters? You're
together.
sheep with shotguns. You don't want me for your enemy. So take the help.
I just don't think I can trust you.
Forget whatever happened
Yeah, you
last
dress like a
year.
freaking
You've
Fanuc.
barely scratched the
Approach
surface
you.
of this problem. Those tend to be territorial about places where they were used like cattle and then tortured to death. They're funny that way. Arcadie's execution tore a hole into the land of the dead and unleashed every pissed-off convict that died in that place since 1931. I know you four think you actually accomplished something last year, but the truth is, they went back to sleep on their own. There was no one left for them to kill. That was, of course, until this.
Huh? Oh, wow, that's just
So
disrespectful.
now they're out again, but this time they want everybody dead. The only way to stop them permanently is to find the person or thing responsible for making that hole and break them. If
Event
you
organizer.
do that, every rot in this town will be immediately and violently evacuated back to the other side. But
I think Obama was an
any
event
person
organizer.
not 20 miles out of town
Yeah.
dies with them.
Communist rallies, I think.
Favorites, no exceptions. The girl, her parents, everyone will die.
Noam Chomsky. No, not Noam Chomsky.
You get it now? No second chances and no room for your stupid prejudice.
Rules for Radicals, that guy. He was something like that, like event organizer. Alright, perfect. Burden Edge. What's that? Oh, okay, what's this do? Can I even cast this thing? Huh? Alright, let's go. Oh, if I have to escort her, this is going to be the worst escort mission of all time. Oh, I don't have any other guns. Alright, let's do it. Pick up the pace. She's retarded? She's a reptard. Alright. I thought that was longer than it. I took longer than that, but... Alright. Just another day as a hunter. I didn't... When I was young, I didn't know... I didn't think I was going to be a hunter saving humanity from the undead. But it just turned out that way.